Hey everybody, welcome back to Florida Real Estate Facts. I'm your host, Sean Tennant, and I'm your local Tampa Bay Realtor. Today we're talking about Florida's condo market. It's in some trouble, and if you're an owner of a condo or you're thinking about buying a condo, you need to understand what's going on there. Sales are down across the state, and in some places like Tampa Bay where I am, they've dropped over 20% compared to last year. So what's the reason for that? There's a flood of owners trying to sell their condos, and many of them at a loss because insurance premiums are skyrocketing, and there's massive special assessments for a lot of these condos on the horizon. It all started in 2021 when the Surfside condo collapsed and killed 98 people. That tragedy caused Florida to pass new strict safety laws for older condos, and now those older buildings have to pass structural inspections, perform reserve studies, and fully fund repair reserves. So what does that cost? Those studies, the repairs, and the fully funding of the reserve funds could cost tens of thousands of dollars, if not more, per unit. And it's causing owners, especially people like retirees on fixed incomes, to have to sell and get out while they can because they can't afford to stay. The median condo price in Florida is now $335,000, and it's down 6% from last year, and that's over 16% down since 2021 when Surfside collapsed. Inventory's up 34%. Condos are taking longer to sell, about 91 days on average. So what does this mean? If you're somebody that's interested in living in a condo, it could be a great opportunity, but you have to do your homework. You have to review the building's reserve study. You have to look at the inspection reports, and you need a budget for upcoming special assessments before you make an offer. If you're a seller, if you want to sell, you need to be really transparent. You need to be competitive with your pricing, and you maybe even have to offer incentives to the buyer to move your unit in today's market, especially if you have other units for sale that are competitive with yours. There's a new bill that could help if it's signed, and it would give condo associations more time to complete the reserve studies and allow them to use loans to cover the costs. And that will buy people some time. It'll make it so you don't have to sell immediately if you can't afford the special assessment. But it doesn't eliminate that financial hit. Someone has to pay for it long term. So economists have said that prices could keep falling through the end of the year as more owners start to sell as they come to terms with the true cost of ownership of a condo. But there's long-term demand for condos. People are moving into them more and more as they get older. So prices should stabilize at some point. So if you'd like a full breakdown of the market, you want to talk about predictions of what's happening, or if you're buying or selling a condo, let me know. I put it all into a blog post. You can check it out on my website. There's a link in the bio. Just visit TampaBayRealtorSean.com. And like I said, I'm Sean Tennant, your Tampa Bay real estate expert, and we'll make good, smart decisions when it comes to the condo market. Thanks.